We're out here today with my Corvette. So we drove this thing home last night. Yesterday we basically got it all fixed and ready to drift. Driving it to LZ's house, we went out and we had some dinner. Ant, what do you think of Corvettes?
It's sick.
You like
this
them?
one especially? I don't know, it's just this body style.
Oh yeah, the C6?
Yeah, C6 I guess.
I really like
I don't know much about them, I just know LS, fast, capable of fastness.
Yeah. This one's the 7-liter.
Yep.
So it's a 427, has heads cam, and it makes like 550 horsepower.
NA,
like
right?
NA. Has a factory dry sump. It's aluminum frame, like fiberglass body. Like it's a ridiculous car.
So this is like the one.
This is the one. Other than if you had like a ZL1, which is like the supercharged version of this or whatever. But yeah, so when I was driving it home last night, it kind of was making some maybe wheel bearing noise in the front. So I think I need to jack it up.
Jack it up, check it out, see what's going on.
See what's the matter. So I stole Ant from Jimmy today. So he's giving me some Jimmy reaction.
Yeah, I'll help him out a little bit.
Yeah. You got some play?
Yeah, it does.
Ooh.
It's like a tie rod.
Like an inner tie rod or something like that? All right, wiggle it again.
What?
Yeah, that's definitely something with the tie rod. Do that again. It's wiggling the other wheel though too. So there is that factored into it, but it looks like there's more than there should be though. I don't know, I thought I replaced the inner tie rods last time I was here. What else could it be? I mean, the car technically only has 18,000 miles on it, but it was flooded and the water line was probably like right there. Well, when it has 20,000 on it now. Unless it's just the tires, but that does look, that looks like more than it should.
That's like a decent amount of play.
Because the other one is just on the ground. So this one wiggles like a little bit, but definitely not that. That's like a little bit of a jerk. So I got some things to figure out. Got Johan over here. What do you think?
I don't know.
It's got more play. Give it another wiggle.
Yeah, inner.
See, but I replaced the inner last time I was here.
You used like a auto parts store inner?
Like a Move one.
But again,
I don't know.
can't handle the angle.
Probably what it is.
They sell like a little tool that you could put them in, and you like put them on a press.
Oh, and squeeze them again?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe I could just hit it with a ball peen hammer.
Yeah.
And I'll tighten it up.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so I think we actually figured out the issue with the Corvette, because it's kind of weird. Like I said, I did replace these inner tie rods the last time I was in Florida, but if you could take a look, the steering rack bushing, go ahead and give it a wiggle, back and forth. I don't know if you'll be able to actually see it, but it is really, really trashed in there. Would you like to explain to the people what we're doing here?
We're ripping go-karts. Well, you guys are. I ain't ripping crap. I don't know if you can swear on yours.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, man. Me and Tommy are the only people that swear on our channels, apparently.
But
our CPMs are the highest, so F you.
I let Tommy swear on my channel yesterday, but yeah, a couple of them.
And you just let him loose.
I let him loose, but then I told I told the monetization that it was okay. So maybe we'll see if
Dude,
my
so you know
CPM
how
gets
when you
it.
go through the questionnaire, the survey, I just put abbreviated first after the 30 seconds. Every single video. The only problem is they check my videos for 20 minutes. It'll be published, ready to go, but I won't get ads for 20 minutes because the robot has to scan it.
So it basically set it like unlisted, wait 20 minutes. Yeah, so we fixed the go-karts, new air filters, new steering wheels, now we're gonna rip it. TJ, you gonna run it?
Yeah.
I heard Jimmy was like, my throttle, or Grant's throttle was stuck open.
In Colorado for Grid Life, it was like, that's the second time we've actually drifted together. First was Drift Week, my 2GZ Mustang. That's right. And then he came to Colorado for Grid Life. He ran into me. Rightfully so. My car was really slow and he ran into it. But now he's in a Z and I'm in a Z, but I'm in a C6 Z06. So now different. I got all the power and he's in a stock 350Z.
Your car.
I'll let you drive it.
Really?
You'll be ruined.
True, I might not want to drive it.
He's gonna end up needing a
I might not want to drive it.
Well, then you'll probably end up driving harder so that way you can win one, so that way you have one.
I'll win.
You know, some Street Hunter C6 stuff would be kind of sick.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're stopping after the C8.
All right, TJ's going out.
Dude, I caught air. Wasn't supposed to. Throttle hangs a little bit, but when you hit the brake, it stops giving it gas, so you'll be fine.
So when I let off, it was still kind of beat a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Go, 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 go! You want this?
You're driving, like your hands, like I got this like forearm pump. I haven't rode dirt bikes in a while. So the one that I got, Tommy just got out of, and he was like, "This one's fast," and it was fast. Like I just
on the straights, and he just goes right by me. I'm like, "What the f was that?"
We were like the same distance the whole time.
I was like, "Why can't I get any distance?
Right?
Like, I can't get any closer."
I kept looking back. I was like, "Come on!" But we were
How
like,
sketchy was it when I like did the little
On the hairpin?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. No, when you ate the grass on the right? Oh yeah, I was really close to nailing you. Dude, those things are dangerous.
They are, especially here.
Those are really dangerous. There's a couple corners where like it's a little sandy.
There's leaves on the ground. Like as you're going around the corner, they're so fast. How fast do you think they are?
35, 40.
But that's fast for here.
When you're this low to the ground, there's nothing separating you from pavement and skin. Yeah, it's fast.
Buildings and the pond and like.
What's sketchy is those corners, dude. Like you can get a little too hairy. You catch too much dirt and the whole thing kind of skirts off to the side. Adam did a dirty one and pushed me off on the right, and I caught like the grass and it wheeled me out.
It's definitely scary.
It's fun.
Like, it's really fun, but you can definitely get hurt.
Do I win?
Mesker, what do you think of Corvettes?
Corvettes? They're awesome drift cars.
I don't think I've ever seen Mesker without a smile on his face.
I try to smile. Keep it happy, you know?
Do you try to do it, or does it just happen?
No, when I talk to just people that I like talking to, it just happens.
Oh,
So-
that's great. You know if Mesker
And you're
likes
talking
you.
about Corvettes. They're awesome.
You-
Like I drove Losi's one time, and that's all that I needed. It was like the best thing I ever driven. It was like way better than my S13, which has so much money dumped
Yeah.
into it. And it was just like LS3 car, 450 wheel, super simple.
I need to let you drive this thing because this one's the aluminum chassis.
Oh.
Lighter,
Yeah.
you know, a little bit lighter, probably like 150, 200 pounds lighter, but it's got the LS7 that revs to like 7,500.
That sounds
So
awesome.
It's like the drift week car.
Right.
AC, 100 miles an hour, 28 miles a gallon.
It's better than the Z.
With the AC and all the other stuff. No, it's like a Z, like on steroids.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, look at the windows up there.
Hey,
Mike!
Mike!
Oh, those are
Yeah, those are
pretty
good.
soundproof.
Those are nice windows.
Steering rack bushings are just completely trashed in here. I showed you that clip earlier on my phone. We've been kind of delaying working on this thing because we've just been hanging out and like riding go-karts and talking crap to all the freaking guys up there. But now, time to work on it, I guess. Pizza should be here in like 10 minutes, which I'm excited about. They're live streaming up there for the members only. Adam is doing a members only live stream of the event. So if you guys want to tune in live, head over to MotionAutoTv.com. So used to doing all that. All right, so Adam is doing a pay-per-view essentially for the members of his YouTube channel. So if you want to tune into this event live and watch the top 16 competition, basically the whole event live, if you go to Adam LZ's YouTube channel and you click like under the subscribe, I think you have to be subscribed, and then hit join, and then that will bill you monthly, but essentially then he's going to be doing live streams and stuff like that, and this is going to be the first one of that. So if you want to tune into it live, go check that out. If you want to come out in person, there's going to be tickets for sale. Check out the link in the description.
The Lord's tire up here, the good stuff. Yep.
Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, the best.
So I should leave them on there.
I'm a big Nitto guy now, so.
Big Nitto? I wish
We're all big Nitto guys.
I'm a Nitto. Speaking of it too, I'm a big Nitto guy. Nitto, I'm into Nittos. No, I actually have Nittos on my Supra. I ran a 10.9 quarter mile on 285 Nittos, 18s.
No, I'd probably have Nittos on my Supra too, if I had one.
If I had one!
What'd you break now?
So I'm just trying to get that bushing, that steering rack bushing out.
Where is that?
It's right there.
That bolt?
Yeah,
That one bolt? Got the right tool in your hand for that bolt.
trying to do it. Trying to get up there.
You know what the technique is on that? This tool?
You just get it started and then
And then you pound it on.
you just like, bam,
Yeah.
and then it just like,
It's like an impact.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
it does great work.
Isn't it just the rack just straight to it? Where's the bushing? Is the Does it even have a bushing? Is it bad?
Yeah.
Okay, hear me out. Ratchet strap the rack to the subframe. Marco could weld, right? You know, you've done that before, right? Once or twice. Fuse them together. They are now one. No brainer. No brainer.
What's Sam doing? Oh, yep. Never go anywhere without one of these Milwaukees, if you're planning on working on something. Fun fact, 3 or 4 years ago when I flew down and I helped Adam swap the 1JZ in Nicole's car, 3 or 4 days, I actually brought my Milwaukee thing. And then on the way home, I ended up having to throw it away. I had to throw it away because they wouldn't let me get on the plane with it, and I was gonna miss my plane, and it was like one of those things where I could go out and I could ship it to myself, but they wouldn't let me ship it to myself. I could have, but then I was gonna miss my plane, so they were just like, to the trash can. He's like, trash can's right there. I was like, you're gonna make me throw this thing in the trash can. And so but you know the crazy thing, he let me keep the battery. Lithium ion battery. He's like, yeah, you gotta throw away this whole, but you could keep the battery. I'm like,
Why?
I was pissed. And it was literally, that was right when they first came out. It was a freshie. Milwaukee sent it to me to try out, okay? And I had to throw it in the trash. And then I went to Home Depot and bought another one the next day. Now here we are. Sam, you're familiar with the bush, right?
The bush?
The bush.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I got this steering rack bush right here.
Yeah.
How do you think I ought to go about tackling it?
Burn the whole car to the ground. Well, it's a Corvette, so maybe you got to drop the whole front subframe or something.
Actually, no. I mean, that's actually that might be where we're at.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
bit
Where is it?
Subframe content.
Yeah, I don't see any other way to kind of do that. You might get away with being able to just lower it to the last couple ribs here.
I was thinking that. So
Yeah, so you just need something to hold the engine up while you lower that, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't really want to do that. I mean, all it is just for a little suspension bushing play, but I guess that's kind of a big deal on a
Corvette things, man.
Corvette thing. Remember that thing about Trevi's Customs? About how it's time saved and track tested? That's us today. So, my theory. We have this bushing that came out of the car, obviously around here. It's got a little bit of squish. Basically, as soon as I pulled this up, the bushing just fell out. What we have over there on the bench is 2 carefully selected washers. It's the same inner diameter as this and the same outer diameter as this bushing should be. What that means is I just shaved off 2 exact washer thicknesses of this bushing. We're gonna put 2 washers in the middle of the bushing and effectively have semi-solid bushing. Maybe a little bit of play, but less play than we currently have. Trevi's Customs. All right, 2 washers installed in the middle. Stick the bushing in it. Oh, look at that. Trevi's Customs. Oh! Oh! Wow.
Oh, damn. Your subframe's moving.
So the subframe is moving, but
Can you fix it?
I mean, it was between like trying to call somebody and like say, hey, do you have these bushings on your shelf and can you overnight them to me? Or random washers laying on the desk after 2 Coronas. That side is actually a solid, only this side has a bushing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this thing back. We're just gonna tighten it a little bit extra and hope that it doesn't move.
You're not talking.
Subframe going up on a Thursday. Actually Friday. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so one of the things about this little competition is we all have to run the same exact tires. So I just had some brand new Valinos installed on the front of the Corvette at the end of Drift Week because I was gonna drive home. But now we have some brand new Nitto NT05s that are going on the front. And then we have some brand new Nitto NT55s right here that go on the rear. So basically everybody who's competing at the event is gonna be on the same exact tire. So that way you can't say, oh, he had this really sticky tire and I was on these old scrub tires. Everybody's on the same tires. So, but I want these back at the end of this because I need these. So I'm gonna wrap them in. Okay, so like the complex,
Hey, look at all these Blitzo 3s.
So what do you think is worth more, these Blitzo 3s or the Corvette? I actually don't know.
I was saying that Adam could start his own courtesy back by these Blitzo 3s.
Yeah, but I think they look good on the vet. I think second place gets a set of Blitzo 3s. If you guys have heard that thing going off in the background, it basically tells us to push it to reset it, but it's like 25 feet in the air.
I can do it from the app, but it's not gonna shut up because there's cars in here. So I gotta just take it off the wall.
Unplug it?
I'm just gonna take it off the wall.
So, do you think this is OSHA approved?
Yeah. This is a helmet.
Can I go up there with you?
This is high vis purple.
So I think basically now we just wait until the tires are done and then we just drive back to Adam's house tonight. We gotta wash it because look at this.
Gross. What a great bracket.
See, that's the thing about Trevi's Customs. You didn't even know what you're gonna get. All right, guys. So that is the end of the video. We what did we do today? Rode go-karts. Rode go-karts.
Yeah.
Fixed the Corvette. Trevi's Customs. It's technically the next day, but I didn't close out the video last night. Kind of a late night here at the shop after basically we did the live stream and everything on LZ's channel. But I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video, which should be us. Well, we gotta go wash this. We're at least gonna wash it tomorrow.
Cinematic video of this. Keep an eye out for that.
And
yeah, what else are we doing? We're gonna get some lunch. We're gonna wash it. We're gonna maybe throw some.
We're gonna drift. All right, guys. Well, see you guys tomorrow.